Well, hello there, YouTubers and Tuberettes like. It's a two-parter. Apparently, this is the same Sunday, and so I'm at it again. By golly, what the heck's going on with that boy? Short talk in the park with an old guy. Well, it just happens to be a trailer park. So I'm actually considering going out there in the weather. It's only about 95, and I went out earlier, got a six-pack of beer. Unfortunately, we're not seeing any checks arriving, endorsement-wise. It's a short day. It's a Sunday, and I just wanted to kind of pass this on. My initial reaction, I believe, was correct in terms of how to interpret this attempted murder of someone we on the right, the political right, recognize as the natural leader of the Republican effort these days. Although he's not really much of a Republican. I mean, he's much more of a populist, if you'd like to know, and that's my opinion. But the Republicans in Congress, they sure like to distance themselves from this guy, and the Republicans in Senate, they're about the same. So, in other words, it's not like he's got a bunch of allies just because they got an R after their name. But anyway, I just thought earlier, and I mentioned it in my previous video, that, well, you know what? I'm not going to really want to comment too early on this because as soon as I began to think about it, I knew something was screwy. Something was off base with this report. We weren't hearing, there's something I'm not hearing. Listen for the part they don't say. Well, anyway, I kind of perused this here algorithm a little bit, and, there's a lot of junk out there, but if you want to hear something straight up, if you want to hear some glorious and vibrant conversation on the matter, young Candace Owens. I've been listening to Candace a little more lately, and I sure like her. I mean, she's solid, she's square, she's straight up, and she's got some courage about her, and she'll just say things because they're right. She's got a lot of courage, and she's an excellent young lady. God bless her. So anyway, go listen. This is sort of a free plug, I guess. It'd be like, I'm doing a book deal. Well, I'm not doing the book. The book was written by Candace Owens on this whole thing, and it's about an hour and a half, so it's a longish, video. But go look it up. It's talking about the shooter, and don't ask me what the title is, and don't expect me to link that down below because I don't know how to do that. I'm an old guy, man. This cyber digital stuff is for the birds. It's like I don't want to know how it works. So me looking forward as an old guy to digital dollars and digital ID and all that stuff. I mean, nothing about that rubs me right. Nothing. I want a Rolodex with paper cards. I want a historical record written down with human hand with ink. Ah, boy. It's like when you can fake everything, they will. And so be prepared for a lot of smoke and mirrors. Be prepared for plenty of lies. And remember, won't you, I had a chance to testify a little bit about this in Sunday school today. We live in a war zone, but by and large, we just don't notice. We're surrounded by agents of the evil one. We would call them demons, fallen spirits, powers of the air. And it's these ones we war upon. They're murderers. They are foul, and they are ruthless. They have no conscience whatsoever. And the war is to the end, and that means, unfortunately, the death of many Christians. There's a killing time coming up, and a lot of Christians are going to have to die because these powers in our world right now are gaining strength. They're on the upswing, and it's all demonic. But I love this young Owens lady. My golly, she just comes right out and says that the government is evil. Yep, straight up. I couldn't have said it better. And so anyway, I just wanted to recommend you go over and watch a real video done by a pro. She's got a production team. She's up to date. She's smart, and she's very lucid. She knows what to say and when to say it. So sometimes, I wish I was a little more eloquent. I wish I could, summon up some, words on the matter that would be, cogent and memorable. Well, Good luck on that. But the point is, we have an advocate with the Father himself, and the advocate is Jesus our Savior. He has risen indeed, but he ascended after that. There was eyewitnesses to it, as a matter of fact. And they saw him just kind of zoom up into the sky. And he's at the right hand of the Father right now, taking your prayers and my prayers, kind of knocking the dust off them, kind of shine them up a little bit. Maybe put a little happy face sticker on there. I don't know. But he is our advocate with the Father, the Most High. I have an advocate with the Father who pleads his blood on my sorry account. Why? Because he's good. And so go listen to Candace, get out and visit with your friends and family and talk about what's going on. But the fact of the matter is, the world would have been very changed, very different right now if that bullet had been 3 inches further over. And that's what they intended. This miss of a bullet just nicking his ear, I believe that was divine providence. That was the hand of the Lord. So we need to continue to pray for Mr. Trump and his family, safety, security, that they would thrive, and moreover that he would be able to retain this vigor, retain this sense of fighting. I just love the fact that he raised that fist on the way out the door. Says something about the chap now, don't it? Anyhow, I'm actually going to go walk out there. 96 degrees maybe, if I don't faint. I'll be fine. It's nice out there. So, I spent so much time hiding from the sun, and then later on I think, well, I could have been outdoors. Not me. Well, I'm not going to mow the lawn. That's too much, but I might go for a walk. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for being patient with an old man who can never seem to get to the point. And thanks for being who you are. Because if anything I've said to you matters or clicks at all, I believe that the good Lord sends people into our lives to remind us of what's really important. And what's really important is the truth, reality, and the fact that we're running out of time. Time is ending soon. And he owns that. Have a good day. Good day. God bless you, and have a good week. Why not? Don't cost me nothing.